thing on the outside of your.
I accept, even though I
outside
kind of
that.
hate him for taking
Oh,
a
the
Super
way to the
Bowl
right,
from us.
over towards me. Right
So
there.
that would
Click
be
on
an
that.
odd marriage.
Go up and hit the red button. And there we go. Now we're recording audio. Check 1, check 2. Hello out there, Facebook world. Now you can go back to that screen and click on multi-stream.
Are we live?
We're live, and it's time to share.
No,
Good
you're
thing
supposed to say going live.
Good thing
Well,
you didn't
I
say
was
what you
walking
were
through some
thinking
extra
about
stuff.
saying.
What?
I was walking him through some extra stuff. That's the only reason.
Oh, hey.
Can you guys believe Taylor Swift's going to be here?
I'm so
Tonight.
excited. Tonight? Wait a minute. Oh, on the show? Yeah. I just ruined all that by guessing what you were saying.
Yeah, I thought we weren't going to talk about that.
Oops.
Oh, we have to. Oh, my goodness. Okay, Facebook's there. It's been shared once already. I'm going to put a love thing on it because I love it. Hey, we live.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I turned my volume down on my thing. Going to go to YouTube. Did you like that latest video I made, Joey, or did you get to see it?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's good.
He even did some extra in there.
Copy the
Is it
link.
good?
Yeah, I did some new techniques on it. Nobody will notice but me, but I love it. Love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, go to my Pod Bless
To my feed.
Instagram.
Did you know that Josh is almost like 20 points higher than Noah on Call of Duty?
Yeah, impressive,
Noah's
right?
catching you?
No, he's catching. Yeah, he's catching up to me.
Yeah.
I am off all day tomorrow. Try me.
Try
We'll
me.
see. We will see.
Okay.
It's okay. Josh is better. We
It's
understand.
all right, man. I'm just older. I've got more wisdom. That's what Brett's showing tonight, his wisdom. That's going to be a surprise for everyone. No one's tuning in. Are we live? Oh, we're live.
I shared it.
I got to go share it.
I shared it.
I'm going to text it to people because that 0 viewers thing is infuriating.
That number's not right.
I know. That's why we shouldn't watch the chat.
You should never look at that number and think it's correct.
Can you see what percentage his phone's at from there? Oh, careful.
No, it won't let you because it's in the camera mode. You're fine.
No, it showed me earlier.
It's charging.
20.
22.
Oh.
Oh, it's charging
Oh,
fast.
yeah. That's what I told you. That big block, bro.
Bring
A
in the
big block, bro.
It's got a big block.
Live show.
What's on? Is there anything on TV tonight that would basically outdo us on Facebook?
Super Bowl was last weekend.
Yeah, and
No, I
can't
think we're good.
Taylor Swift's here and nobody's watching.
How can you?
That, I'm telling you, that's just not, that number is not reflective of the truth.
We have one.
No, I just clicked on the live stream.
Nah. Well, leave
We
a
have
comment, dude.
Noah.
So I've got it shared to stories on Instagram and Facebook, and I've got it shared to Facebook.
Whoa,
Is that your phone?
That'd be Joey.
that was my iPad.
He was looking at us like, "What are you gonna do?"
So I joined and the number didn't change. So I'm telling you,
Okay.
We're live.
it's not active. Like all three of us are on it, so don't worry about that.
It's a live show. Come watch. So I got it to Instagram, and Facebook, and Twitter. I wish I knew how to do it to TikTok better, but that's just not. It's just not a thing. It's going to happen, man. TikTok's just complicated. Send it to my boys, my dogs. Send it to my dogs. Woof woof. I wonder if the @everyone thing messed with it. I'm going to see if that popped up in my Facebook feed. No, it did not. Okay. All right.
Travis Swift.
Taylor and Travis Swift are in the house.
Yeah, there's just no one. Okay, I guess mute our mics and hit our music, and we'll roll into it.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Hello, and welcome to the Pod Bless Podcast with three dads who are involved in church ministry where one is a full-time minister, the other's a volunteer, and one is a veteran of both.
This podcast will deal with the interaction between our faith and our day-to-day lives.
with a few fun segments in between.
I'm Joey.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Brett.
And this is Pod Bless.
Yo.
Yo.
What's up?
What's up?
As much as I hate that expression.
You hate that?
Yeah, so much.
Yeah.
Why?
Because everyone my age does it.
Noah. Nope. The other one. Noah.
Hit all.
All.
Hey.
Wait. I see what you're saying, Noah. Let's really turn people away. No, just all bald heads. Because Brett's got a bald head now.
Ye bald head.
Ye bald head. Get on up out of here, ye bald head.
What's going on, guys? What?
Something's up with the stream. This is weird.
Hey, don't worry about it.
I'm so worried.
I know.
I put
Did
so much
somebody
work into
call in a
tonight.
bomb threat to Facebook?
So let's talk about that. I saw a thing on. Don't do this, by the way.
There's
don't do
Matt.
this.
Hey, Matt.
I saw something online. It said, "Don't get your girl flowers for Valentine's Day. Call in a bomb threat to her work so she gets the day off. I love you, honey." That's what I'm like. No, don't do that.
Yours is worse.
Mine.
Yeah, if you call in a bomb threat to your wife's work, that would
Ugh.
also be a school.
Yeah, don't do
So
that.
3 schools in the last 2 days have had bomb threats called into them in this area.
That's not good.
No, it's not.
Rosemary, what's up, homies?
Do you guys remember having bomb threats called into your school?
Never.
Never.
No.
Dude, people would bring their squirrel rifles to school and just be like, I'm going hunting after school. And it's like, yeah, okay. There was no threats.
Different time, different place.
Dudes would skip class and go ginsenging. Ginsenging.
Is that when you drink a lot of energy drink?
Green. No, it's
No,
when
it's
you
worth
go.
a lot of money.
It's when you go out in the woods and dig up
Yeah.
roots and dry them out and sell them to
Oh,
herbalists.
like
Banded
ginseng.
clothes.
Sell them to the Chinese
Jenny, that one Chinese person
in Martin
in
County.
Martin County.
It's not racist. There's just one of them. Yeah, it's the singular.
Oh, but yeah, how's everybody doing this week?
Pretty
No-
good.
no
None of the bomb
COVID?
threats were real.
No,
Oh, there was actually bomb threats called.
3.
I thought you were just making jokes.
No.
No, 3 in the last 2 days. It was Connor,
Boone,
Boone, and
Oh, high
Beach
schools.
Grove.
Beechwood.
Beechwood. Yeah, sorry.
They got swatted.
It was weird because one of the schools, I won't say which one, apparently left the kids in the school.
Well, because you have to.
No, there's no excuse. If there's a bomb threat in the school, you can take the
No.
kids out.
The reason you don't because if someone wanted to shoot up the place and couldn't get in, a lot of times what they'll do is they'll call in a bomb threat so you'll evacuate and then they
They'll
shoot
get 'em
you when you come out. So they have to make sure the surrounding area is safe.
Yeah,
so
so
you,
that's on
you
the.
send out the oldest teacher first
Yeah, he's right. That's how it works.
to see what happens.
It's called bait.
Yeah.
No, that's when the cops aren't doing their job, and
Well, the cops
Don't-
don't get there immediately, and there's usually only like one cop there.
Yeah.
you know how ticked I would be if if my kid was in high school and they're like, hey, there was a bomb threat at the school today. We left them all in the class.
Oh, so I was in middle school, and it
And
was,
what's the odds that they pick the right door?
what do you mean?
Like,
Well, if you're going to evacuate the whole building, every door's getting used. So you just go to the main door and wait. That's why they do it. I'm just saying, I'm not saying there's no good option there. Like it stinks either way. But our school had like a propane tank that like fueled everything that heated the school, and
Yeah.
it was leaking and like could explode. And instead of getting us away, they just put us in the hallways and we like sat down like a tornado drill. And was
Well,
like,
I
I'm
mean,
pretty sure this is not the best plan.
that's what they did for the bombing. Like, hey, if there's a nuclear bomb, go put your head under between
Get
your
under
knees.
your desk.
Yeah.
Like, what were they making desks out of?
I mean, that proves just. I mean, never mind. I was going to say that gets into a political viewpoint of like,
What?
oh yeah, hey, get the shot. Okay, like just all the stuff that's been happening lately of like trusting the government, and it's like, wait a minute, what have they ever done to make us trust them? And I'm not on a
Waco?
soapbox. I'm just, dude, that's a whole CIA thing.
It really is.
I think there's a lot of them that are like that, but I don't want to become Mr. Jones. And
Which Jones? Jim or Alex?
Alex.
No,
Oh,
either. Both is right.
What was the comedian they were talking about? RFK, how he's running on the independent
Yeah.
ticket and all that stuff, and they
Yeah,
were
He's
like,
not a comedian.
no, but his wife was an actress.
Oh,
Sorry, they say actor now, not actress. Anyway, she was on.
Do
she was
they?
in the
Do they say
movie.
that?
Yeah, that's a thing. Robin Williams had that RV movie.
Yeah,
You
that's a
remember
good
that?
movie. Yeah.
You remember the couple that lived in an RV? Yeah, well, you don't.
are you asking me if I?
I'm just looking at you when
Okay,
I say it,
thank
I
you.
guess.
Thank you. I appreciate
But
being
anyway,
included.
so the couple that had the other RV that were really weird and homeschooled their kids,
Right.
the wife that sing GTO, that's RFK's wife in real life. Anyway, they were talking about. They're like, oh yeah, they're just such a great couple because she's so funny being an actress and all, and like she just brings so much light to the room.
Yeah.
And his family was all killed by the CIA. It's just like it's a combination that just really works.
Which is real life.
Yeah, it was a funny bit.
He had a Super Bowl commercial. Did you see his Super Bowl commercial?
I like him.
I don't know anything about him.
Well,
so
it's
I don't
funny because they're like, oh, he's a conspiracy theorist. It's like he's the one person that
He's
has
allowed
the
to be.
right to be a conspiracy
Hey
question
theorist.
some
guys,
things.
I think
The
the government's trying to
CIA
kill us.
The CIA has killed all of his relatives.
You're so right. If anybody has is carte blanche to be a,
Yeah, it's RFK. He can say what he wants about
that's so
vaccines.
true.
Don't be an anti-vaxxer. It's like, oh, well, okay, you can.
Guys, I think the government's trying to
I
kill
don't,
us.
I don't trust it. It's
No, man,
weird.
not us. Just you.
Just you.
yeah, just you.
It's just your
They
family.
just don't like you.
They don't like you asking questions. We are the ones who ask the questions. Anyway,
I'm good.
anything else going on?
Yeah.
For the go ahead.
I walked into my office and
And I flipped it upside down, man.
Josh went crazy. So we have a new setup today,
know
which
what
I
happened?
love, by the way.
I did a water fast, and it broke
You're
something
feeling
in
good.
me, and now nothing is
You gotta
satisfying.
Are you gonna do the? I'm calling it Survivor diet.
We need mute buttons.
I'm not going to do your Survivor diet
What's the Survivor diet?
You just eat rice.
Why?
to lose weight.
Yeah.
Duh.
Have you not seen the people that come
It's
off
probably
Survivor?
not good for you.
Okay,
Oh, the
so
people that come off Survivor, the show.
so no. So here's the thing: you do the Survivor diet, and I'm making tweaks to it. I'm not going to really just eat rice every day, but for 4 days I will in a row, and then I'm going to eat a normal meal,
Okay.
and then I'm going to go back on to the rice for 4 days. We're going to see how it works out. If I die, my casket might be lighter.
Maybe consult a doctor.
No,
Can I suggest that?
no, they're all quacks.
They're all quacks.
Just put it on my bill. I mean, they're quackers. Man. I don't recommend it after my little bit of research for the water diet thing. But, you know, how many days?
30.
No, don't do that.
Oh, we're missing a ton of comments.
You will quit. Oh, really? See,
You're fresh, Noah.
it's just not
It's okay. I'm going to go
top
back
left
to.
corner. Or top
Veronica
right
says,
corner, sorry. Top
Yeah,
right.
we went to high school together, and we had bomb threats. I remember getting bomb threats sitting in the buses. Yeah, they'd put you on the buses, and then you would sit there and
Yeah.
wait. But
So it's just not working. Oh, there it goes.
hey, there she is. All right.
Oh, we missed a
A
comment.
comment?
No, I just saw one and then panicked because
That's it.
I don't like not seeing them.
Yeah, I know. It's messed up. Anyway.
Yeah, let's do that.
But no, this was fun, though. I hope it's not too much of a hassle to put it back together. But at the same time, I feel like this is a good setup for
This is killer.
your office being
Yeah.
flipped around.
My niece wants to know why I have a shaved head or a bald head.
There's actually like stubble there. You just can't
Yeah,
see it.
it's
Yeah.
not completely bald. And your nephew also has a shaved head.
Yeah.
He wanted to do it. Sarah
Coop.
did not want him to do
Coop to coop.
it. Yeah.
Well, your dad did it. Hey, I want to do it.
Coop
Yeah.
to coop.
So
Yeah. It's just like, my dad would like to fish. And I was like, I want to fish. But it wasn't shaving my head. Or my dad's clothes a lot, too. They didn't fit. And they were.
I
had
wore my
holes in them.
mom's clothes a lot.
That's cool. So anyway. Explains so many things.
That's cool.
Honestly.
Okay. I didn't wear any adult clothing as a child. What are you drinking?
Orange juice?
BK.
It's
Forgot
so
that
good.
existed.
It's so good.
Big
And
K?
it's cheaper. That's really the reason.
Wait, is it Kroger Big K?
Yeah.
Is that on the Survivor diet?
It will be.
'Cause Big K used to be Kmart's, but I don't think they're a thing anymore.
Big K for Big Kroger.
Ah, see, they stole it. from
Kroger.
Big Kmart's.
Did you know that when your sister-in-law Courtney, not
Not my wife.
not your wife's not named Courtney.
Not my other sister-in-law, Courtney.
Yeah, not
My
Colin's wife. Yeah.
Okay, the one that's not a Macaulay now.
Yeah.
Dal Halco.
Yes.
Dal
Sure.
Halco.
When she played soccer when she was a kid, her nickname was Special K. Did you ever know that story?
I heard about it.
So that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Just knowing Courtney now, it makes sense.
It's like one of my favorite cereals
Special K.
with strawberries. Oh, it's so good.
It's the date rape drug.
so good. What?
Special K. That's the name of the date rape drug.
Are you sure about that?
I thought that was Roofie.
That's Rooflin.
Hey, Jamie, can you look up
On
Special K
On
yes,
Joe's
on my
computer.
church
on
computer, please.
Urban Dictionary?
Hold on, wait a second. Let me look at my iPad. Let me look at my iPad.
No, we can't do Urban Dictionary anymore. Crotch spiders.
No, no, no. We're leaving that in the past, Brett. I can't believe you I just, ugh.
Cat.
It was
The
Great.
first thing that came up was cereal
cat ketamine.
and ketamine. It's short for ketamine also, which is a drug.
Thought for sure that was a thing.
No, it's not a date rape drug.
I've never been that right about things.
Josh
so.
is like, that's. We both had the same thought at the same time.
I've never been that right about stuff, so I'm fine with that.
You're not up on your drug lingo.
Paraphernalia.
This is also going to be on the Survivor diet because you're going to need electrolytes.
What flavor is that?
Peach.
Oh, I haven't had a peach.
Yeah, it sucks,
Ooh.
doesn't it?
That's what plants crave, right?
Josh, you got a segment?
No, I might have my music, and I would.
Don't let him
No,
control
you got that music?
Ready to get your ear holes blessed? Take it away, Josh.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Sneeze on Noah. Sneeze on Noah.
No, I was gonna burp.
Oh.
So anyway, sorry, just making sure there's more people finding us. So my segment tonight, I went through. Yeah, I did that.
Okay, yeah, just making sure.
I did it to see if it would tag everyone in their Facebooks. So I was researching a few things, and I got into it a little bit yesterday where I was like, hey, what are some fun camp games we used to do?
Okay.
Like church camp, that was our big part of all of our lives,
Yeah.
you know, as kids, as adults, and maybe not that guy.
No, he was at camp.
A couple times. It doesn't count when you get kicked out.
That's where
So-
he tried Special K.
That was
Yeah.
the cereal. The cereal.
What's this, Mr. Williams?
The cereal.
So I was thinking of camp games, and there's a lot of games where you do at camp because kids are shy, and you do things to get people to talk to each other
Yeah.
and get
Yeah,
things. to,
icebreakers.
Right.
They're specifically designed to do that. What's up?
Just making sure that cord doesn't pull on your camera. It's just getting
It's all
keeps
good,
getting
man.
tight. So I was looking up games about icebreakers and how to get people to know each other. There's a shoe game where everybody takes off one shoe and puts it in a pile, and then everybody has to find the shoe that goes to that person.
Everybody gets athlete's foot.
Well, back in the day, everybody had it, and so they have the shoe game.
That's why.
They have the different. They have a game called Who Am I? And you put a famous person's name on the people's backs, and they have to go around asking questions to
Yeah.
figure out who they are.
It's like on The Office where they put it on their heads and they're trying to.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
doing
yeah.
diversity training.
Yes.
Yeah, that was very. Hey, Floyd, good to see you, buddy.
Floyd.
Haven't seen you in a minute. Sorry, let me get a little parchment.
Yeah, we'll listen.
Yeah,
Parchment is paper.
Oh yeah.
yeah, I knew I said the wrong thing. But
You're
I
parched.
came up from looking at those games, trying to convert it to something fun for us as adults. I came up with Who Am I?
Josh Williams.
Let me try that again so I have it for a
I'm sorry,
clip
my
later.
bad, yeah.
Who am I? I forgot what I was going to say.
He ruined it.
I'm just trying
I
to queue up
got it.
TikToks.
Go
Trying to
ahead,
queue
go
up
ahead.
The
TikToks.
bit
Go ahead,
30
okay.
seconds into it after learning.
So I
Reset.
came up-
Reset.
So I came up with Who Am I? Tele-Evangelist Edition. I still messed it up. Man, TikToks are hard.
Do you want me to do it?
You can.
So I came up with Who Am I? Televangelist Edition.
That works. I'll just throw that in there. I don't care if you get credit. So anyway,
I didn't come up with this.
so I'm going to
For
give
future
you.
reference, I don't know what this is yet, so I didn't come up with this.
I'm going to give you a list of televangelists. Some
Oh.
you might know, some you might not.
Okay.
And then after I give you a list, you could possibly take a piece of paper and write them down so you have it.
Jamie, write them down. For
After
me.
that, I'm going to give you scenarios that these specific televangelists have went through.
All right, give me some names.
Not yet. There's that verb I was looking for.
Getting it out.
I
Getting
can't
it
write
out.
with the screwdriver.
Here's a pen.
Here, you can look off my sheet.
That's cheating.
Here's a pen. So anyway, I'm going to give you the names of the televangelists, and I'm going to give you scenarios that they've each went through that are a little unsavory, and then you get to try to piece together who did what.
I'm in. Let's do this. Give me some names.
Okay, let me bring up my names.
Joe Butch.
If you're out there watching, take down the names as well, and maybe you can find out what scenarios they went through as well. We're going to go with, we have Pat Robertson. Do you remember him? He was an old televangelist from back in the day. Pretty good. We're going to go with,
Is that like one of the Duck Dynasty guys?
no.
It's his uncle.
They do have the Robertson name. We're going to go with Creflo Dollar, Creflo. Is that how you say it? I never figured out how to say his name properly.
I'm gonna call him Creflo Dollar. though.
Creflo Dollar.
I've never heard that name.
Here's one you might know. Benny Hinn. Hinn. Benny Hinn. Kenneth Copeland.
Ooh,
Everybody likes
Ken.
that name. Good old Kenny boy, Kenny Rogers. And a friend of the show, a famous person we love to bring up here in the show, Jim Baker.
Oh,
I'm going to put Jim Baker on there.
with 2 Ks.
Yes. So we've got Pat
2
Robertson,
special Ks.
Kenneth Copeland, Jim Baker, Creflo Dollar, and
Okay.
Benny Hinn.
And you're going to say things that they've done, and we have to guess which one
You
did
have to
it.
guess who did those things.
Yes. Okay. I'm ready.
So this
Hit
is
me.
pretty fun. If you're out there watching, I don't know if we need to have Noah put it in the comments or anything. But no, it'll be fine. If you're out there watching, those names, televangelists and they're mostly all in the prosperity ministry,
Do you want to explain what
Wow.
that means?
preaching about how if you do this, God will give you riches.
Health and wealth gospel is what people call
Yeah.
it too.
Health and wealth, and they usually just ask for money all the time, and usually don't spend it properly. A lot of them a lot of them have good ministries. Even these ones I'm reading off, that I'm going to read off bad things they did. They have good things in their lives,
I can do the Joel Osteen one.
right?
Who am I? I didn't open my church up to help people survive the floods when my town flooded.
Yeah, that would be one.
That's how you play the
But
game.
that was too
right?
easy because that was big news.
Yeah.
These are all kind of old.
And then
What
I
about-
did after everyone guilted me into it.
What about I allowed a shooter in my church?
Or what about
That was Joel Osteen.
What about when I was telling people about the active shooter in my church? I smiled the whole time.
He can't help it.
It,
I watched it
you
and I
gotta
was like,
help
that's
it.
just his face.
You
He
gotta help it.
smiles
I don't
all the
care.
time.
You gotta help it.
But no, that was an edited clip, by the way, because I saw the full clip, and he didn't do that the entire time. It's like they pulled the clips of him smiling specifically to piss people off.
Oh, that's another good. Yeah,
What you
found $600,000 in the
In the
in the
wall.
wall of the bathroom of their
Yeah.
church.
Maybe I'm going to the wrong church.
Nah,
Yeah. Hey, maybe we should just start tearing down walls.
I'm here for that. So here comes the first thing. You
we
tell
just
me.
find a dead skunk.
You tell me who did this. Some are short, some are long, but this one says, during one of his famous healing services, where he would be quoted as saying, "Bam!" to heal people and knock them out in the spirit.
I know who this
know
is.
this
No, wait. A blind man who was supposed to be healed announced he was in fact still blind. And when money was being raised by the church for him for his treatment, the man never seen $1.
His treatment.
Who
you can't
am I?
treat that.
Well, there was certain things
That's
that were
Dala.
You want to say that's $1?
I was gonna say Benny Hinn.
Okay. You know what? You want to? No, you're not in this, are you? Okay. So you say $1, you say Benny Hinn. It was, in fact, Benny Hinn.
Mm-hmm.
This was a real
hate this
thing that
guy.
happened.
Is that the guy that hit people with his coat?
He throws his coat
Yeah,
at people and
yeah.
knocks them out in the spirit, which now, like I said, there's a lot of things that happen that are good for people. And
Have you
a
ever
lot of
seen
people
a
get
video
help.
of it? Afterward, I'll show you a video.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
pretty. Well, yeah, you're not in a charismatic spot so much. It's normal in the charismatic stuff.
to do the coat thing.
Well, I mean, when you got money rolling in like that, you know.
I'll show you later.
So
You
here
can-
comes
you
the
can make
next
your own
one.
call.
That was Benny Hinn.
Wait, so that's point to me.
Can we reuse?
You don't want to reuse.
Okay.
So mark that down
I'm
as
up
the first
1-0.
So you don't want to reuse Benny Hinn. Here comes the next one. Was alleged to have beaten and choked one of his daughters, which was also confirmed by his oldest daughter, but charges were dropped after he attended anger management. So it was alleged. He didn't
I have no
officially get
idea.
charged. He punched and choked his daughter for misbehaving, and his older daughter was like, "Yeah, I seen him do it," and then it got tossed out. But after he took anger management, which means there was some truth to that.
Yeah.
It wasn't tossed out because he didn't do it.
Pat, I might go
So-
Pat Robinson here or Creflo. I don't think it's Kenneth Copeland or Jim Baker.
No, I know who I'm going.
Who you going?
I'm going Pat.
You're going Pat, then I'll go Creflo, so we don't take the same answer.
Okay, this is a famous televangelist, Creflo Dollar.
Hey!
Creflo Dollar.
Thank you, because I was
It's
going
not
Pat.
dollar.
I was going Pat.
I was trying to find more information about it because I saw one thing saying it was his 5th wife, and he's got like 5
Fifth?
kids. But I couldn't find anything to back that up, so I don't
That's
think
a lot
that's
of wives.
I don't think that's real.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried to find more information, but to use it, but it was like no. So anyway, so
Two
yeah,
for two.
I'm on a
Benny
roll.
Hinn, Creflo Dollar. You need to watch more televangelism.
I've never seen any of them really,
Sure,
except on
you haven't,
YouTube.
Mr. 100%.
I send them my money and they send me things.
Okay, now here comes one that will be pretty easy, I think. Possibly.
Oh no.
This person refers to his blessings of a private jet helping his ministry because if he had to fly commercial, and in quotes, You can't manage that today. This dope-filled world and get in a long tube with a bunch of demons.
I know who
It's
this is.
deadly.
It's
Who-
the interview where the lady reporter came up to him, and it was Kenneth Copeland.
That's what I was going to say.
Yes, that is correct. Kenneth Copeland, televangelist, who was quoted in saying something very unsavory. But again,
With crazy eyes. He looked possessed.
well, there's some when COVID hit and he was blowing out the winds of Christ or blowing out the winds of the Spirit to heal people. That video is kind of bonkers too.
Yeah.
Which, like I said, he's done a lot of good.
But wasn't Jim Baker selling like what's that silver, colloidal silver or whatever?
Oh yeah, to heal people.
Yeah.
And that was
And then
after
the
he
government
spent.
was like, "You have to stop doing that. You can't do that. That's illegal, sir."
Yeah, that's after he spent a lot of time in jail.
Do I have
too.
to say allegedly for that?
Just to be nice.
Allegedly.
So we've had Benny Hinn, we've had Creflo Dollar, and we've had Kenneth Copeland. Here comes our next
I'm
one.
3 for 3, baby. Let's finish
You've
this
only
out.
got 2 left, so it's not that hard. You got a 50-50 shot. This person used cover songs of famous artists such as The Temptations to try and help sell doomsday prepping meals that turned out to be rather unsavory. So they were trying to sell doomsday prepping meals, saying
So
that there was end
It
times were
sounds like a
coming.
Jim Baker move.
I only know this
and-
because I saw his website and it was on his website. It's Jim Baker, right?
It's Jim Baker.
Yeah, I saw it on his website. Yeah,
He was talking about a
for
not-
this show. For this show, I was on his website. I was not there by my own choice.
He wasn't doing it for the end of days. He was doing it for like it was more of because that would be you would go to heaven. So he couldn't be selling it to the Christians, but he was selling it for like a fallout or a war. There was something coming.
What
on.
if he marketed to those people who are like, "Hey, you know you're not a Christian. No, you're not going to choose to believe. Want to
Yeah.
live as long as you can." During the-
That would be a good sale. Like, hey, if
Oh
you don't
my
think you could
goodness.
commit to Christ right now, so that was that one, Jim Baker.
So what was Pat's?
So Pat Robertson, I kind of messed that up, didn't I, by giving you choices? So the last one, Pat Robertson, apparently, who am I?
Pat Robinson.
Known to most as the Satan socking, demon wrestling, gospel slinging televangelist, one of his biggest known foes was the game of Dungeons and Dragons.
Pat Robinson.
That was Pat Robinson. I messed that up because I had it down to the
Should have
last
given
one.
us one more option.
He's
Yeah,
right. You should have
just to
given us
mess with it.
6 options.
Or said them all and then had you piece together who you thought they were. But, not all segments are 100%. But
5, but my score was
Yeah, that's awfully weird that the only pastor in the room gets
Knows.
all of the.
we have a club.
he's very prosperous as well.
Yeah.
If you
Hey,
look at
if
it.
you
I'm
send-
nowhere near these dudes.
If you send in $100 million, Joey will pod bless your heart.
If you send me $100 million, I will say, "God bless your heart." I don't know if that'll do.
And he'll be
anything for
butt
you, but-
naked on a cameo.
whoa, no, I won't do that.
Whoa.
What?
I won't.
That's
No,
you only offer that to us?
not for $100 million.
Would it really take that much?
I
Would it
don't
take
want to
more
give.
than that?
I'd have to. That would be me saying, "I'll take the money over my career and dignity."
Think of the good that the church can do after you leave.
No, I'm not gonna. Do
Can we twist his handle and aim his camera just slightly down again?
you want me to just sit up?
Oh, if you set up, it's fine. But I don't want you to be comfortable.
No, I need to sit up.
I was just looking at the camera.
You don't want me to be comfortable?
I do.
That's a fun game.
But yeah, it was a Who Am I? I feel like it's a segment we could do not just with
houses.
not just with televangelists, but that could be fun to do with lots of other.
Who am I?
I thought about doing it with like just famous people in history because that would be your wheelhouse. But 100 million.
Oh, don't.
Glad that's on the YouTube comments. Hey,
nice
Randy,
comma.
how's it going?
Nice comma there.
So, but yeah, Who Am I? I thought it was a fun segment. Feel free to use it out there with your friends. Next time, I will not give it one by one. I'll let you pick it out at the end so you actually
Brett was right. Just give us like 3 or 4 extras.
Extra ones?
Yeah.
extra names. Yeah, that would have been good. Anyway,
I
yeah.
got something.
Was there anything about that, Joe, that you didn't know? I mean, you got them all right, but were they guesses?
I didn't know about Creflo beating his kids.
Yeah,
The rest of them, I didn't know Pat's either.
Pat. Oh yeah,
So it helped me that was last. But I knew all the. Well, Benny Hinn, Kenneth Copeland, Jim Baker.
they've been around for a minute. Yeah, been doing good. Anyway, yeah, you hit Joey's music.
Sit down and listen up to what Joey's got to say.
Yo. Hey, what's up?
I gotta take this away from myself.
Right? That's my problem too. So today I want to talk about common sayings that people say And that usually they mean them well. They say it to help you or to motivate you or help you feel better about the situation. you're in.
Working
if-
hard or hardly working?
Yeah, or not even like that, but
Okay.
like
'Cause
I
hate that.
don't want to burn up any of them because I think most of them are pretty good. But
Yeah.
if my webpage would
Like
load,
I'm praying for you.
kind of like that.
Church expressions. I have a prayer request.
So like one will be like people say cheaters never prosper. It's like
They do.
They do.
but oftentimes they do. I'm not saying that makes it right, but saying that they never prosper is just wrong.
It depends on what you're cheating at.
Exactly. It totally depends
In
on
the end, Christian wise, they don't prosper.
truth. Truth. Yes. So I get it in the grant, but sometimes they do, and like you should tell people that so that when they watch someone who's cheating succeed, they don't go, "Whoa!" Then everything I've ever learned is a lie. It's like no. Sometimes good things happen to bad people too.
That's
Right?
true.
And there's all kinds of these that people will say, sweat like a pig,
Yeah.
but pigs don't
have
sweat.
glands.
Pigs
yeah.
don't sweat. Or I slept like a baby. And a lot of times babies don't sleep. If you've ever had a baby that won't sleep, they're stubborn.
You know, I think I've heard sweating like a dog too, and dogs don't sweat.
Dogs also do not sweat. Yes.
But when they do sleep,
When
Babies.
babies do sleep, they sleep hard.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. I've heard people say if you work a job you love, you never work a day in your life. That's unreasonable.
No, I like that one.
No, because even if you love every moment of your
love your
job, there are
job.
going to be days where you're like, I'd
I love
really
my
rather
job.
do something else.
I guess you're right.
There's never a day where you're like, I'd love to get out of the house today and just do what I want.
You proved a point, Brett. You love your job. I do love. Oh, you got it.
There's all kinds of these sayings that we throw out there all the time that aren't really true, but we say them to help each other out. Flattery will get you nowhere. No, that's not true at all. You flatter the right people, and that doesn't mean it's right. But I'm just saying, there's a difference between right and true.
Mm.
You follow me?
yeah, I was thinking of one like when
Ooh,
people
what you
say
got?
they've humbled themselves. That's
Yeah.
you know what I mean. I had
That's
to
tough.
humble myself to get this outcome.
Rosemary. The people, have you heard people say the customer is always right?
Yes,
So
that's a
that-
rough one.
That's actually one that they're not completing. So the original person that said that the customer is always right in matters of taste, which means that the customer sets the demand, which is correct.
Yeah.
But the customer's not always right, and the way they treat people is not.
Well, that's that
always
same
right.
one which you're probably going to use here too. The jack of all trades, master of none.
Often better than a master of none,
Yeah. Yeah.
or a
there's-
master of one. I'm sorry,
Right.
implying that if you know a little bit about a lot of things in most of life, you'll
Which-
be more useful than someone who's a master at.
Which people use it
One thing.
negatively, saying, "Oh, he's a jack of all trades, but he's a master of none."
I think I've talked about that before.
You
like
have.
blood, blood is thicker than water.
Yeah.
That's just changed from the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. So the saying actually means the relationships you choose matter more than the relationships you're born into.
Right.
But we use it totally backward from that.
Yeah.
Another popular one is if you don't succeed, try again. Sometimes, yes, you should keep trying and trying and trying. Other times, maybe you should reassess.
Yeah.
Maybe you're not skilled
If
at
there's
what
a
you're-
restraining order, you should give up, possibly, or
That's-
just revert to not doing those things.
That's a good one. One that makes me some of the most angry sometimes is money can't buy happiness. I wish they would change that to money doesn't guarantee happiness.
Mm.
So money for people who are living like day to day, meal to meal, or even paycheck to paycheck, an unlimited amount of money would drastically change their life, probably for the positive. Right now,
It would
I know
fix a lot of my problems.
yes,
is what
I know
people-
a lot of bad things can
usually
happen
say.
from money, and I'm not saying that money will unlock and make your life better, but it will give you some opportunity to do that in a way that you wouldn't have before. Now, I would rather people say money doesn't guarantee happiness because just because you have it
Right.
doesn't mean you're going to be happy, but it might help.
Well, it's like a lot of people. 99.9% of my problems would be fixed.
Yes.
All my bills.
Yes.
But yeah.
There's all kinds of these. Good things come to those who wait. That's true sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes, though, you need to act. So, like, that's not a blanket statement just for all the time.
That's true.
Yeah. Or boys
Back
will be
to the
boys.
restraining order.
Yes, right. Boys will be boys is a popular one. That's not a good excuse for people
Boys
to act.
back in town.
Yeah.
That's not the same.
What's another one?
good song.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. No, sometimes it makes you handicapped.
No, I think I don't agree with that one.
Okay.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
you think that's true?
Yeah,
Okay.
because when you put yourself in tough situations, not literally kill you,
Yeah.
like literally kill you, but when you put your
Tuffins?
when you put
your
yourself
tuffins in a sack.
when you put yourself in
XO.
tough situations, you do get stronger from that.
You can.
No, you do.
Not always.
Yeah,
Always.
I think always. Even if you.
Oh, no. Some people get beat down by life and life wins.
Yeah.
That's not good. I'm not saying that's good for happening, but like that, there are people who get depressed by losing a loved one or losing a job or whatever, and like spiral and don't come out of it.
Well, I mean, separate the wheat and the shaft and all that stuff. The wheat from the shaft.
Chaff.
Chaff.
I get what you're saying though, but
Pam.
it's the same thing
Ham.
as people say time heals all wounds, and I don't like that either because time plus treatment heals wounds. So like, if you have an open wound and you don't do anything with it, you'll die of infection eventually.
I don't agree with that either.
You have to do something. You can't just sit there and stare at it and go, well, I'm just going to stare at this forever. Like you have to do something to help it to heal.
You don't grow it. You don't grow in comfort.
Right. You have to be uncomfortable.
I agree.
Weak men make soft times, and soft men
No,
make
it's
hard times.
Good times make weak men make hard times make strong men make good times. Right?
I have no clue.
I have no
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, it's a good expression. Whatever, however it's actually said. I don't know.
No, I agree. I just think the statement doesn't go far enough. Like you need more of that.
Doesn't fall
It's like
too
what
far from
doesn't
the
kill you
tree.
and makes you stronger. You need to add in like as long as you channel that correctly, as long as you learn from
You
that.
can't just take it as like an expression.
Because for
And just be
some
like,
people,
oh, it's a good expression. It should work for every single thing, or it's wrong.
yes. Well, we shouldn't be selling people a bill of goods. Like, oh, don't worry, you'll be fine. It's like
Man, it's all going back to the prosperity ministry, man.
not selling people a bill of goods.
Yeah, you sell them a bill of goods. and
No,
you cash
don't.
in on it.
And then
It works.
because money can buy
And
happiness.
it's true. It gets rid of a lot of problems. I can't talk right.
Just
It
common
happens.
XO. There's a ton of these there, but
Yeah.
we say things oftentimes and like I think we say them without thinking through completely, or we oversimplify the problems people are going through instead of like actually taking the time to hear what they have to say and
Yeah.
actually help them individually.
Listening is a big thing that needs to be done more. Yeah. Point and match right here. Point and match.
What?
Point set.
Game, set, match?
I was
Point,
just saying I
set,
should listen
match.
more.
Yeah. What Brett said.
Game,
It's
set,
game,
match.
set, match.
Oh, okay.
Tennis?
I don't
Anyone?
agree with that one. No, I'm just kidding.
I think it's match, set, game.
In life, the segment of match. No, just joking.
That's all I got.
I didn't drink an energy drink tonight. I'm a little,
Yeah, we know.
There's sugar in these
just enough to get me sick.
and agave nectar.
You got Brett's music?
Oh, story time with Brett.
He was ready. He was
That
like, this segment needs to happen.
That
Click.
finger move was hilarious.
I was saying it, waiting for Joey to be like,
Good
oh, wait.
finger move, Noah.
Oh my goodness.
No,
All right,
you
Brett,
said
what do
it.
got?
Sound like Call of
He
Duty.
was on point. Yeah, he's practicing to
He's
get that
bang.
higher ranking
was-
than Josh.
He
but
holds
it's
his,
not going to
controller,
happen.
holds his controller sideways.
No,
Yeah.
he's got the add-ons.
He's like, check out this bicep.
Have you seen the add-ons that change
Oh, yeah.
your your circles, triangle, X? They puts them on the back so you use your fingers instead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
Like
don't
a-
have to
the
take your
mod
finger off the
controller?
trigger
Yeah,
to like throw a grenade or duck.
that's what you used, isn't it?
No.
Oh.
Anyway, what's your segment?
So we might have done this one before,
Probably.
but we're gonna recycle it. If
Hey,
we
it's
did.
episode 157.
Yeah, it's hard not
I'm
to
running
do
out of
things that
ideas,
way.
people.
You're
Come on.
There's only so much church comedy.
Yeah,
That we can talk about.
Right.
or let's get into the stuff that we can't talk about.
That's what you do.
That's why it's the stuff we can't talk about.
Anyway,
So everybody here who
anybody
Sue.
been to the brass? No.
yes, no,
Yes, no.
yes, no.
I don't know what you're talking
I was going to say a strip club.
about. Oh, no,
make it-
never been.
Make it
I've
something
never
we
been to
shouldn't
a
talk
strip
about.
club.
Me
Anyway.
either.
Really?
Let's not look over there.
No, it works at one.
He can't hold up enough fingers. He's like, so many.
So everybody drinks or eats
Yeah.
3 meals a day, right?
Sometimes I
try
do
to-
two.
I try to do two.
Yeah. I
Well,
often
if-
don't eat breakfast.
If you're
It's a
having
good way to go.
if you're having a bad day and you want the comfort food to eat
Oh,
breakfast,
okay.
lunch, and dinner, so you're wanting the 3 meals, let's say, on this day. So where would you go for breakfast? You have to go somewhere. You can't be like, I'm going to go to my mom's house for some pancakes.
It's like my last day, so I get to pick 3 meals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So the next day you're going on the Survivor diet.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
Oof. I'm gonna say. I know what a lot of other people would say. I'm gonna say First Watch.
I was gonna. Okay, I'll change mine.
Oh, I'm sorry, I jumped over you.
They have
yeah.
so
He's
many
not sorry.
options, and the juices are so good. Okay, I'll change mine.
Well, it's just good food, and the ambiance of the food when it comes out just looks good.
I
it
hate
tastes
First
good.
Watch.
no, you
fine.
don't.
I
No one hates
really
First
do.
Watch.
No, Matt hates
I
First
really do.
Watch.
So
I really do.
Christina got an email when there's a new one that opened up like in Florence like 5-6 years ago, but we got to go early before it was open officially,
Yeah.
and you could eat for free.
Oh yeah, you talked.
And they
about
were
that,
like
yeah.
they were just testing it out, and it was amazing.
We tried the Hive the other day. Have you heard of it?
Never heard
It's
of
over
it.
by
That
Brett's
used by
old
my
house.
own, yeah.
Yeah, it's underwhelming to me. I was having a bad day though, so it was good. But I was like,
I'm gonna say Beans.
Is
Oh,
that
the
by your
coffee
coffee
shop in
house?
Dry Ridge? They have really good Geta and really. I had one this morning. It was a sausage, egg, and cheese on a bagel.
beans.
So good.
Have you been there?
No.
Me either.
Big old
No.
slabs of Geta. I love Geta.
I'm
Geta's
okay.
gonna be on the menu for that.
Take it or leave it.
You get it?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, it's fun, but it's not really that great.
You are wrong.
Okay. I'll accept it.
I'm going to White Castle for breakfast.
Breakfast.
They have one of the
slider.
most underrated. No, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Have you had a breakfast slider?
No.
Do you need to? You need to have
Okay.
one. They're
next
amazing.
Thursday.
Do they have onions and meat or like beef?
No.
Cracker
it's,
Barrel's a good call
It's
too.
egg. I mean,
So it's actual breakfast foods.
Yeah, and it's
Okay.
like fresh egg. Like
Matt
they-
said First Watch is just okay.
I told you, Matt doesn't like it.
No, he said it's just okay.
Yeah,
That's different.
that's him being nice.
Oh, thanks, Matt.
Yeah, so White Castle's breakfast sandwiches are so good.
Okay.
Like it's fresh egg.
I'll have to try it.
I've seen them crack the
Can you
egg.
get it at any time or
Yeah.
just during?
Yeah.
Because like they are 24 hours a day.
You're
Yeah.
gonna pay for it later.
Well, you always do.
Not the breakfast sandwich. Not the breakfast sandwich.
I don't know. I'll find out. I'll pay for it.
All right, so Josh's First Watch, Joey's
I'm
beans,
going beans.
Yeah.
I'm going
and
beans.
I'm White Castle.
I'm bougie. He's
It's
I'm-
mid range.
I'm
Beans
poor.
is
Country.
mid range.
Yeah.
I'm poor.
yeah. There you go. You're just trash.
I was assuming money's no object here.
No,
are
it's
you
not.
trash? Yes.
Who
What
am
are
I?
What are you doing for lunch? Oh, White Castle.
White Castle. Your last breakfast ever. White Castle.
We doing for dinner. Oh,
It's so good.
Oh,
White
White
Castle.
Castle.
All right,
So many menu options.
so breakfast is over.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you're headed to your next restaurant because why not?
Yeah.
It's
Lunch.
lunchtime.
Yeah.
Okay.
A couple hours
Where are you
later.
going?
And I asked this clarifier before. It can be a place that no longer exists, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to Maine,
Okay.
and I'm going to a restaurant that doesn't exist anymore that I'm really trying hard to remember. JP Thornton's, got it. And they had have you ever had like a poor boy sandwich?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a rich boy sandwich there, and it had like
Sounds like
pepperonis and salami and
Nice.
turkey on it, and it
sounds
was
good.
and their bread was just I've never had better bread ever.
Yeah.
So I'd go have one of those if it can be a place that's no longer open. They closed, unfortunately. They were a pizza place that happened to make sandwiches too,
So they weren't that good.
so everybody loved them.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm trying to thought.
The owner tried to change from a deli pizza place to like a nice sit down restaurant, overextended completely, and then lost the whole business.
That sucks.
Yeah, it did suck.
So I was thinking I've got these two that I'm bailing out in my head to say which one I want to have for dinner because I'm gonna make the other one for lunch. I'm gonna say, what's the Indian place off Buttermilk? I totally lost the name of it.
Sweet basil.
No, Guru India.
That's how
do that
you
for lunch.
assist over there.
Really?
Yeah, Guru India. It's over by the house. There are better Indian restaurants, but this one we saw it tonight. Even I was like, oh man,
Have you been to the
Sounds
new
so
one?
good.
which is the new one?
There's a new one in the strip mall in Florence by
Cece's
Cece's.
Pizza.
It's called J-O-T. Is it Jot?
Yacht.
Tom Jada. I thought
Yacht-
that's what it was
Yacht
called.
India. J-O-T India.
Okay. Huh. I don't know. I've never tried.
They
it.
just opened up like a month ago.
I'm sure it's good. I mean, all Indian food's pretty good.
It's like
Even the stuff from
$17
Kroger's good.
for an entree.
But honestly, I wouldn't want to eat in the restaurant. I would rather have some of that just at the house to warm up from the microwave because it's so much better left over. So that's my lunch. That's what I'm saying.
Indian food. All right, so mine would definitely be Chick-fil-A.
White Castle.
I was waiting for you to say White Castle.
No,
Man,
Wanted you to
I
say
wanted
it
you
so
to say
bad.
it so bad.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Really?
Yeah, it's a good.
It's good. It's good.
It's a staple.
It's so good.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
There's just not enough options. I mean, yes, it's good, but now when they did the pimento sandwich, the pimento chicken sandwich, dude,
I didn't
they
like
got
it.
rid of that, and I was so
I didn't
upset.
like it.
I didn't want to go back after
I
they got
didn't
rid
like
of it.
it.
It was really good.
We keep seeing Dory at the one we go to
Oh, really?
all the time. Yeah, she's
she
great.
works there.
Mhm.
That's good. She's a good kid. But yeah, so
Chick-fil-A.
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 Are you just
Okay.
going spicy chicken sandwich, regular chicken sandwich, deluxe?
So normally I go spicy chicken with eight nuggets and fry.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
You do the chicken and the nugs.
You'll never make 30 days on rice.
I know. One can dream.
One can dream.
I always go spicy deluxe.
Yeah.
Unless I'm bringing it home, and then I don't do deluxe because I can just put my own toppings on it at the house.
I've been trying to control my portion sizes recently.
That's good.
They're
You're trying to watch your
ridiculous.
weight.
That's nice to hear the skinny guys doing that.
Yeah, we're gonna choke
No,
in
no,
here
no.
about
Just
5
on like
seconds.
a principle of like, am I a glutton? Because you can be a
Yeah.
glutton and skinny. Like
That's true.
you don't have to be overweight to be glutton.
Is that why those cupcakes and cookies are sitting over there?
No, those are there because the women's ministry left them in here. Thank you very much, and I have eaten a few of them. Too.
I didn't say I'm successful. Just said I'm trying.
Trying.
Yeah, come on, Brett.
So Chick-fil-A for
speaking
lunch.
of that,
You know what's a game changer from Chick-fil-A?
What's that?
You put cheese on the sandwich.
Oh yeah,
Like they put the hot melted
They have
cheese
cheese
on it.
sauce now.
yeah. Well, that's what I do at the house. I use my own singles at home, not
Yeah.
Kraft singles, but like my cheese I get. Because like if I bring it home, it's way better. I think it tastes so much better at home.
Do you use the fake cheese or do you use deli cheese?
It's a deli package deal, so it's not from the deli, but it is deli sliced.
Delicatessen.
Right.
Yeah,
It's like the one you get the grab and go type
yeah,
thing.
but it's
Matthew
not individually
Dellavedova.
wrapped. I grew up on the individually wrapped, but it was too plasticky.
That's what Sarah loves it, and I can't eat it.
Yeah,
I can do like a grilled cheese. Like
There's not a cheese I can't eat. Bring me cheese.
I've been holding off on cheese a little bit. Dairy's pretty rough on me. It seems. I'm not lactose intolerant, but I'm
Some
not
kind-
not having diarrhea. You know. So
All right.
dinner.
the big one, dinner. So there's a caveat to this one.
Okay. Uh oh.
So three courses.
Did I
Not like-
waste Indian food?
And they
So-
give you from different places?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yes. Okay. Okay.
So
It's like salad.
so like starter, meal, dessert.
Dang it! You ruined mine because I was just going to say Buona Brazo.
Okay. I want lettuce wraps from P.F. Chang.
Okay.
Those are amazing.
We make those at home.
Yeah, they're so good.
So good.
And then I want. Does that have to be a food I've had? It's going to sound stupid.
I mean, you
You're
would want
gonna
it
say
to be.
Jeff Ruby's.
No, I want a steak from like where Seth works.
Yeah.
Like, because I've never had a steak that good. Like, in my mind, like I love Texas Roadhouse steaks, but that is amazing. But I want like the best steak from where Seth works. I'm not gonna say that. I
I
guess
will.
I've
Yeah.
never been to his
I'm just
place.
teasing.
I want a steak from there.
Yeah, they do good.
And then what's another course?
Dessert.
Okay,
Desserts.
and I want a cannoli from Mike's Pastries in Boston. Amazing.
We got cannolis from one of those places, but it was a line down the like.
Did
two
you go to
blocks.
Mike's? It must have been Mike's.
I can't remember which
White
one it
box, blue writing.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was Mike's.
yeah.
They have their
we
line
waited
is-
like an hour.
Yeah, it was delicious. What?
Just because people were in line, we're like, I guess it has to be good.
How was it?
I mean, it was decent. They weren't
What'd you
that-
get?
I mean, cannolis. We got like 4 or 5 different kinds of cannolis.
I love that.
Yeah, it was okay.
That would be mine.
Just to answer what Brian Daniels is asking in the comments, it's a me, Joshua. He was asking what that Mario looking guy was doing with Josh's voice. Anyway,
Wouldn't it be awesome if you were a Mario cartoon?
like it was like the CGI head, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, ah. We could do that with our phones.
Yeah.
Saying. FaceTime. So me, since you changed it up last second, I already had it planned out, and I can't think any otherwise. So I'm just going to say Buena Brazos, which is the steakhouse in Cincinnati, the Brazilian steakhouse, where you just get meat after meat after meat after meat,
Yes.
and they do good salad. They do good condiments, all that different stuff. So I'm just going to go with Buena Brazo.
Tabitha says she's happy we're talking about food, not death.
Yeah, for a change. So,
I mean, we can talk about that if you want.
I almost did. But no, I'm going to say Buena Brazos for my salads and for my starter, and then the steaks and the chicken and the bacon wrap, whatever, everything. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And I'm going to say from that for dessert, DQ Blizzard Butterfinger.
Oh, he stole
Really?
it. He stole
I steal everybody's, man. I just have good ideas. I can't help it. I'm sorry. So what are you doing, Brad?
Okay. I had a backup plan. It's all right.
Oh, that's good.
I'm for the starters. I just want a Texas Roadhouse roll, like just rolls.
Okay, yeah,
like
the rolls are
16 of them.
good. Yeah. So then you won't be able to eat anything else.
No, that's impossible.
But you've never eaten 16 of those.
Have you seen that? There's a TikTok a viral challenge going on.
Of
about
how
that.
many?
I can't remember. It's just people sitting down, like getting basket after basket, and just like it's a little ridiculous, but
Oh, these are some great. Matt's doing Waffle House, Sweet Basil, then Naughty Pine on the Bayou.
ooh.
And Brian Daniels is doing Skyline, followed by Gold Star. He wants Coney's.
I still haven't been down to Naughty Pine.
On the Bayou.
So
It's a full name, I guess.
for my dinner
Yeah.
portion though, what?
We all messed this up.
White Castle.
No. We all should have said peace, love, and little donuts.
Oh, he didn't get to his dessert yet.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Ruined
Go
it.
ahead. Go ahead.
Both
No.
of us ruined it.
I'm going basic, and I really love this.
Oh,
restaurant.
really? With White Castles and Chick-fil-A. You're
It's a
going.
fancy little place called McDonald's.
They do have a new
Big Mac.
Big Mac.
Double Big Mac.
All they did was put more sauce on it.
I don't,
Hey, that's
I've
the
never
good
had
part.
it. I just know that's new. No, I'm going Olive Garden. I love Olive Garden.
Okay.
Matt is right. Food, not death. That's a T-shirt. Tabitha says yes to the Texas Roadhouse rolls with the butter.
Cinnamon butter, yeah.
And then for dessert, I will go to Grater's and get some black raspberry chocolate chip
That was
ice
my
cream.
next one.
That's
if
good.
I didn't go Mike's
Since
Pastry,
Josh stole
Blizzards.
Blizzards.
Well, you need to keep
you
it northern.
upgraded.
You need to keep it
You're-
Cincinnati, Northern
You
Kentucky.
upgraded.
Yeah.
Skyline would really be like if it was the last thing I've ever eaten.
Like,
Skyline or Gold Star would really.
Those
be
are different
hard.
questions. If it's literally the last food I've ever, I kind of want Skyline.
I guess I didn't phrase it that way. I meant
I don't.
I'm gonna go
so.
turn the air conditioning off.
No,
No,
it's
it's good.
fine. It's not that bad.
It sounds like a jet is taking off
That's
in my
just
headset.
us. It doesn't sound like that to everybody else. So, but yeah, now that you bring up Skyline, dude, Skyline Donuts from
I
Peace,
forgot
Love, and
about
Little
those.
Donuts.
Rosemary, you picked too many
Dude.
things. You picked 4
it's
courses.
her
There's only
list. She
3.
can do whatever she wants.
She said Texas Roadhouse rolls, Fridays Mott Sticks, Ultimate Feast from Red Lobster, and then Shriver's for dessert.
Ultimate Feast from
Oh, cool. They cannot hear the jet.
Yeah, see, I told you.
Benny. Yeah.
Bennett and the Jets. We say Bennett at the house because it's Ben. That's good. I think it's good. Yeah, we
Yeah.
should have, but we do really need to give an honorable mention to Peace, Love, and Little Donuts for all your sweet tooth needs.
We swear
you
there
could put
might
some-
be a video.
No, next week, he said. Yeah.
He said this
Uh,
week.
m-
Or
maybe-
you said this week.
Maybe some of those foods we talked about would be good on a donut.
No, they are.
Some of them we know
They
are.
definitely are.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to make a stop by Graders next time we do a
Brian.
shoot.
What's that sound in the background?
Ice cream donut. Is that what you're going with?
That's what I'm going for. We
Yeah,
should do
that's
a
a good
Graders
idea.
mix up.
There's
Anyway.
no way that's not. I already know that's.
Oh, but when the video comes out, you guys need to be prepared to give us menu ideas for possibly making.
And I want some weird stuff
Okay.
on the donuts.
Skittles.
All right.
Skittles.
Donut. Cream that. Oh,
But what's
okay.
wait a
No, no,
second?
no,
we
no,
gotta
no,
save
no,
that
No,
for the
we need
bit.
a secondary thing
We
with
gotta save
Skittles,
those.
something weird.
No, no, I'm not telling you.
We'll talk about this later. Let's bless somebody.
Yeah. Can we? Oh, sorry. He was ready.
Bless your
Oh,
heart.
he wasn't ready.
He's doing pretty good.
He got
He's doing-
excited about us
Good
talking
job,
about food.
Fingers McGee.
We're not calling him that.
My brother texted me and said, "Hey, I had to turn off the show because there's a coyote on my back hill and I've got to shoot it."
Yes.
Wait, let him FaceTime in.
Hey, man, what's?
Lobster donut. Matt, they stopped bringing you shrimp during the endless shrimp.
He got his feelings hurt.
Then you cannot stop. You can't stop
like-
bringing someone shrimp.
They're like, "Hey, we got to cut you off," and he's like, "What now? The sign."
What was there? Where's the fine print?
I would want my money back.
The fine print's in when a 6'5" monster walks in your front door.
No. If you say endless shrimp, it's endless.
No,
Whatever.
This is
apparently not.
false. I'm calling Howard A.
Yeah, yes. 9 on your side, baby. Oh, all right. So we have a story of theft in this week's Pod Bless. Here we go. 200-foot radio station tower stolen without a trace in Alabama, silencing a small town's voice. Drama.
Was it a political move? Tune in at
I don't know.
11.
It was in Jasper, Alabama. So okay, here we go.
Jasper, Alabama.
Jasper. The theft of a
Sounds like I need to read this one. In Jasper, Alabama, there was a theft of 200 foot worth of power tower.
what he said, power tower. The theft of a giant radio tower has silenced what used to be the voice of a small Alabama town and the surrounding county. The radio station's general manager said, "A thief or thieves, I'm going to guess thieves in multiples
That
here.
would make it more impressive if it was one guy.
If it's one dude, he can have it."
Hey, the right crackhead comes along. Hey, that's a lot of scrap metal right there.
They ain't using it.
Yeah,
It wasn't locked.
He dropped it
gonna
off
get
at Can Do.
can do.
It didn't have anybody's name on it. A thief or thieves made off with the 200-foot or 61-meter, if you were wondering, tall tower.
Well,
shutting down.
I wasn't
I know. I don't know
wondering
why it's in
how
here.
many meters. Yeah.
Shutting down the WJLX radio in Jasper, Alabama.
M&Ms.
So far, no arrests have been made. The slogan of our station is the sound of Walker County. And right now, with our station down, the community has lost its sound and its voice.
Oh, man.
WJLX.
What were they saying?
General Manager Brett
That they have
Elmore.
to,
I
they
can
have to
guess.
repeat that
Roll
so
Tide.
Yeah, Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Yeah,
Roll Tide.
this hurts, and it hurts our community. Roll Tide.
Signing out. Roll
Yeah.
Tide.
The theft was discovered February 2nd when a maintenance crew, a worker, arrived in the wooded area where the tower once stood and found it gone. I'm going to get in so much trouble.
No wonder there was no comments.
My boss is totally going to fire me for this.
Yes. They also found that every piece of broadcasting equipment stored in a nearby building had also been stolen, which makes me think this might have been an inside job.
They should have hit up every scrapyard and been like, "Hey, did anybody come in here and say, how much would you give me for a 200-foot tower?"
I got about, let's just say, 200 foot of radio tower.
I know what it's worth to me, but what would you say it's worth to you?
Yes. To break into my building and steal all my equipment and the tower, Elmore said, "Hell, leave me in the tower. That's the most expensive thing to replace." Elmore said he suspects that the tower's guy wire? I'm assuming they meant guide wire.
Guide wire.
It says guide, G-U-Y.
Yeah, that's
in this
exactly what
article.
that's how that
Well,
is what he
Here,
said.
let me explain that to you. Well, that guide wire up there, it was, I explained it to you.
Which would have brought the structure to the ground by just cutting the one wire. He then believed it was cut into smaller pieces and hauled away. That's probably a good
climbed up, cut off the top chunk.
I think they had a
No.
200-foot truck.
There's no way they carried this out of here. They had to cut it up.
200-foot truck. Boom truck?
This is his quote.
Okay.
This is his quote. I'm going to read it as him, hopefully. "Some pretty simple tools you could get from the Home Depot could cut this up in no time," he said. That's what he said. The station had no insurance on the tower or the equipment, and he estimates it would take $60,000 to $100,000 to rebuild. And he said, "We're a small market, and we just don't have that kind of money."
We're missing. It wasn't a tower made of metal or anything. It was
wood.
it was a tall tree that they had an antenna on.
They done got our tire. They cut the guide wire.
They took our tower. Elmore has heard from people around the nation hoping to help. They started a GoFundMe for donations.
There you go.
He said he was reluctant to start the GoFundMe, but a friend told him to put his pride aside if people were willing to help.
I think Pastor Carr lives down there, too. Maybe you should hit him up.
So far, $1,100 has been raised as of Friday. That was only a couple days after. The AM station has been on the air since the mid-50s.
Wow.
And Elmore, who is a quarter century in, that's a fancy way to say 25 years, into the radio business, carries on his father's work as the station before him. "It's more than a job in a radio," he said. "It's just a part of who I am."
Yeah.
Jasper police are investigating. Spokeswoman Rachel Carr said Friday in a statement, the police said the theft was reported on the 2nd, but the date and time of the theft is unknown, obviously. Although, how is that? When they went off the air,
Yeah. They should
Police-
know that part.
are seeking tips from the public.
There's so many people that listen in, they couldn't really nail down the date that it stopped being broadcast.
Yes.
AM.
They're gonna have a rival radio station come up with a new tower, and that's
I think it's part of the plan.
yeah.
Elmore now hopes to somehow get back on the air. "We're going to make it," he says. "I have to keep the faith that we're going to make it."
It's like Yellowstone. You don't go putting up no towers on my property.
I have not seen Yellowstone.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't watch it either.
That's pretty good. Anyway, it's all land battle stuff.
So I don't know how we're not going to bless Elmore here.
The whole town or the guy?
The guy.
Oh, I thought it was Elmore.
Jasper.
Town. Jasper Town. See, I was close.
Or both. I'm down for that. But, I mean, that's a lot there.
Yeah, you got to bless the guy that found it and try to fix it or explain it. That seemed like a lot to explain.
You mean
Tower
the
here,
maintenance
tower
guy that showed up and there was no tower and no equipment?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that stinks. And it was the AM station. That's a needed station.
How many minutes do you go
Who
from
listens
showing
to
up?
AM radio anymore?
Tell Elmer.
I only listen to AM for Reds
Elmer.
games
Elmer.
Yeah.
Tell
and
Elmer.
football
To,
games.
tell Elmer.
Is it Elmer?
Elmore.
Oh, you're right.
Elmore.
Elmore.
Tell Elmore. Podcasting is the new radio station.
Why don't
Brett,
you
his
just-
name's Brett Elmore.
Hey,
Sounds like a smart guy. I don't know.
something about this guy. I really like him.
We're donating
Yeah.
all of our dollar.
How many minutes between when the maintenance guy shows up
Yeah.
and then like has and makes the call? So like you get there, you get out of the car and you're looking at like you got your truck and you look around, you're going, wait a minute. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was here the last time I left
Yeah.
it. There's at least 5-10 minutes of him. Do you look around?
Well, I mean, it's just always there. So you drive all the way up and you're just like, wait a second.
Hold on a second.
You open the gate to go in. You're like, something ain't right here. Hold up. Wait a minute.
The gate's gone too.
Something ain't right.
Something ain't right.
Yeah.
What do you think the first reaction of that guy, the maintenance guy, is? He just looks up and is like, "Well, shoot."
Yeah. Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Not again.
Yeah. So yeah, they're gonna have to replace their radio tower.
So Elmer of whatever.
Elmore.
Jasper.
Elmore of Jasper.
Brett Elmore of Jasper County.
Pod bless your heart, sweetie.
Man,
He's on it.
he's
now.
on it.
He's on one. We took the same meds to get this table in here and get that
Ste-
finger
was
poking
it
in buttons.
steroids?
I wish. I think it was the fast. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, Tabitha's right. He's probably thinking he's in the wrong spot, and then realizing, no, I'm in the right place
Did I drive up on the wrong hillside?
again.
We've only got 2 hillsides, so there's
like-
a 50-50 shot I'm at the wrong one.
They're like, Elmore, we got to tell you about this little boy who cried wolf. You've went on the wrong mountaintop 15
No,
times.
I'm telling you, it's not here.
It's over there. Oh, dang it. You're right.
Turn on the radio.
Well, dang him.
Yeah,
That's what he said.
WJLX.
Oh, yeah. That's a pretty good show. I'm
What do
excited
you?
about it.
You scrap it. That's what you do, right?
The metal? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think it's just normal metal. I think it's like aluminum or something.
No, it wouldn't be strong enough, right?
I don't know.
They
I
did.
have- I
They
don't-
just said it was a 200-foot tower. We're assuming that
Yeah, still could have been a tree.
it could have been a pole.
Yep.
It could have just been a pole.
It was since the 60s. Is that what they said?
Oh, okay. It's not. Do you want to see a picture?
No.
I kind of do now.
Okay.
Yep. Just what you would think. Old rusty building from a. Oh, there you go. That's not the tower. That's the building the tower runs off of.
Now that I see this, it could have just been a strong wind.
Yeah.
That
It's
just
up.
picked it
It's up
and
the
tossed it.
mountain.
Yeah, it just picked it up and
What if
tossed
he
it.
found it on the ground and went and scrapped it and then came back with like, somebody's done stole it?
It's an inside job. I told you.
He was looking.
Oh, hey, Chris
Chris making it for
on the
the
bottom
end.
of the comments.
He wanted to end the radio show that he was doing for 25 years, a quarter century.
He's
quarter
ready to retire.
century.
Yeah, quarter century.
I've been at this for a quarter century. I want out.
Nobody says that.
The only way out of the radio business.
In a pine box.
The only way out is just somebody to steal your tower.
Well, at least we can retire now.
Yeah. Oh man. So this week we should have that teaser, nice little cool video
Yeah.
from Pod Bless from Peace, Love, and Little Donuts.
Noah almost looks like you can't see Noah.
Did he? Is that an insult?
Chris, you can't see Noah.
Like two Joes.
Which one of us does he think is Noah?
Because he shaved his head. I don't know. Or he's calling me Noah. Whoa. It's
Oh.
almost like seeing two Joeys with your shaved head.
Now I get it. Whoa. I like that you said whoa for that. Yes.
I look way better than Joey.
I mean, in the pronunciation, that's how it should be said. Whoa. Instead of Noah.
We're gonna have a poll on this one.
A pole or a
Yeah.
tower?
A tower.
No, like who looks better, bald, me or Joey, or Josh?
Ooh.
I was going to say, Josh should be in this.
I'm not really bald. I have hair. This is
Hey,
deceiving.
guys, he's
lights.
going bald and
It's the
he's,
lighting.
he's in denial.
we knew the lights would
no,
do that. That's why
the
we put 'em
last
up.
time
He's in
the
denial.
last
Every time
we
you shave
did
your head, I see more of your head.
the last time we did this, you guys were telling me I'm going bald and it's getting worse. My hairline's getting,
I don't
and then
think-
that's when I decided to grow my hair out.
I know.
And
So
it
is
looked
it-
great.
It's retreating. It's okay, man. Accept it.
It's not.
It is.
You're 30 something. It's
yeah,
fine.
you're fine. You did a great job. You made it.
You got through the
No,
hard
cut their
years.
mics off.
Oh, so now wait. Are you guys doing a show tomorrow night?
I don't think so.
When is it? Next weekend? Tomorrow night? Friday night? the gumbo. With,
I have not done
with
anything
Derek.
with that. That which should be tomorrow, but I have not scheduled anything for that.
Oh,
We've been very, very busy.
we did it
here.
on the show. I think
Josh
he's
is just
coming with
hungry.
gumbo. You should message Derek tonight
Okay,
just to make sure.
I mean-
I have something going on tomorrow, so I'm not going to be able to do
as do I.
it. So you should message Derek to let him
Looks
know.
like I got a lot of gumbo.
You and Noah are going to make a show. But yeah, we need to message him later, so that's not going to happen.
See, thank you, Matt. Thank you.
Tabitha
Thank
says you're going bald because you're hanging out with us. It's
No,
contagious.
well, not so much Josh, but Joey is making me go bald.
Yeah, I only hang out with Brett now. Like this Thursday nights are my Brett and I's hangout time.
And we play a lot of video games.
That's true. We
a lot
talk.
of games.
We talk a lot. That's generally our get-togethers for talking. So probably no
That's what
show
we do our
tomorrow night.
best.
But we do have a fun video coming out this week. Hopefully, hopefully get that out to you. And any other news that we need to cover? If you're out there,
That's it.
like, share, and subscribe. If you're not a part of it, if you're in the comments. If you're not in the comments and you're listening, be sure to share us with a few people. Play it on loudspeakers. Don't play it in your headphones so other people can be blessed. Go leave a review on Apple Podcasts. If you're on Facebook, share us with people. What was the thing I did the other day? Showing people how to share it with your friends list. There's a
Yeah.
video in our stuff. Go down through there and it'll show you how to share us with all your friends so that we can get some more likes out there.
Do it.
Try to get that TikTok up a little higher too. If you're out on TikTok, check out our videos there. Yeah, I think that covers most everything. We're both sleepy. We didn't have enough caffeine.
No.
Should have brought some tea. We'll try to stop drinking pop. I'm doing good so far.
That's not worth it. Survivor diet though. That's where it's at.
Survivor diet. I don't know, man. I lost 8 pounds.
Keep
That's
it.
crazy.
Yeah, 2.5 days.
That's a lot in two
Yeah.
and a half days. Yeah.
Well, I just didn't eat anything.
Did you pee a lot?
Not really. Didn't really pee that much. But anyway,
I'm Joey.
I'm Josh.
I'm Brett.
And
And
this
this
is
is
Pod
Pod
Bless. Look at that. He was on the ready. He's good.
He
I
did.
like- I
It's
like
nice
him.
when they can just focus on that.
What sucks, though, is if we start making money, we got to pay him.
Oh crap! We just added another person.
Yeah, you know. It happens.
All right, we'll go to the bathroom.
All right. Have fun. Be careful. It's hard.